good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rant. No hate. So, as you saw in the introduction, you know, Wilfredo Benitez, Mike Tyson, Tony Canzaneri, Devin Haney, Pino Cuevas, you know, um, David Benavidez, Devin Haney, you know, Floyd Mayweather. I didn't add his photo there, but he was only 21 when he got his first title. And I had a person tell me Mike Tyson was the youngest heavyweight, the youngest champion of all time. I said, no, he's the youngest heavyweight, one of the youngest of all time. That honor would go to Wilfredo Benitez. Okay, and as you can see, Pepino Cuevas was only 18. Tony Canzaneri, he was only 18. And my point of that was, first off, because you don't know a fighter, you don't know of the history, and because you may have read a little bit or maybe seen some highlights of a fight, even to not see full fights and understand what was going on at the time, it's easier to talk and give your opinions. What I don't get about a lot of you guys is you talk like you try to project intelligence and you try to speak with a whole lot of words, a lot of conviction, and you're saying a whole lot of nothing. When we're speaking about facts because we have results, your opinion has nothing to do with facts. I'll give you an example. Like, yeah, I use Terry Norris' name, for example, several times. Do you understand my purpose for using Terry Norris's name? I'll give you, example. I feel like Muhammad Ali could have beaten any heavyweight. Can I prove that to you? No. Is it a fact? No, I don't know that. Okay? But I feel he had the skill, the ability, the mentality, okay? The will, the desire. I feel he had everything that he needed to beat any heavyweight. That doesn't mean that somebody, even if he beat any particular, let's say, for example, if he beat Lennox Lewis, that doesn't mean Lennox Lewis won't beat him in a rematch. Or, I don't know that. And that's not something that we will ever know. So it's irrelevant. In terms of conversation, just like fantasy matchups and stuff like that, you never hear me even respond to the stuff that you guys say, like telling you you're wrong. This guy would have beat that. I don't know that. Okay, I'm saying I believe he has the skill. He has the ability. Bottom line. I feel like Roy Jones had the ability to beat any middleweight or light heavyweight. Okay? And I feel like there's other heavyweights he would have beaten. Not all, because I do believe his small size would have played a factor against certain heavyweights. Okay? I believe Floyd Mayweather would beat anybody in any weight class that he's fought in. And there's people that I feel like he just had that skill that he could adjust, to guys that were bigger and strong. He's done it all his career. Can I tell you for a fact what these guys can do? No, I'm telling you what my opinion is. When you talk to someone who think that their opinions are facts, there's no conversation. And the conversation is basically going nowhere. So, it's not even a point. Okay? I like Terry Norris as much as I like Ali, Roy Jones, as fighters. Okay? I can't say the same thing for Terry, though. In terms of skill for skill, I feel like Terry was as good as anybody. But Terry Norris lost some fights in his prime. Not that they wasn't tough fighters, but Terry lost because Terry basically would lose focus, or he was so anxious to get the knockout, or just he got caught slipping too many times. How can I say he won't do that against another top guy when he's done it before? So just because you like a fighter as a fighter doesn't mean they'll beat everybody. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, It makes no sense to have to try to play what if, what if. This is what you guys do. You guys come with the what if this, or okay, just because Terry beat Sugar Ray, does that mean he'll beat Hagler or Hearns? Who's talking about him fighting Hagler or Hearns? The analogy is not necessary. The whole point of that conversation basically comes from what? Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao. So it does. I don't care if Manny Pacquiao would have won 700 fights. Literally 700. Did he beat Floyd when he fought? No. So to say he's better than, it's like that's your opinion. But your opinion means nothing. If they never fought, the majority of people would say, oh, Pacquiao would have beat Floyd. And they would have blamed Floyd for the fight not happening. Regardless, they did fight. So we don't have to play the what if games. On top of that, can we say Terry Norris wouldn't have beat Thomas Hearns? Or he wouldn't have beat Marvin Hagler? And there's many people that would tell you Thomas Hearns wasn't the best boxer in the 80s. He was one of the most exciting. Wasn't the best. Okay, he lost this. Do you guys not realize he got beat by Ryan Barkley? Okay, he got beat by several different people. Oh, but he was old. I don't want to hear that. He was old and nonsense. First, oh, but he was fighting outside of his weight class. No, he outgrew 147. Simple. He went to 160. He went up all the way to cruiserweight. Okay, hold up. When you say this guy, he couldn't have beat him, or I don't think, okay, that's your opinion. What does that have to do with the fact that Floyd Mayweather beat Manny Pacquiao? Where's all this, like all these analogies are not even necessary. And then here's another thing that's hypocritical about you guys. You guys will say Pacquiao is better than Floyd because even though Floyd beat him easily and made it like a sparring match, and all of a sudden your boy raises his hands, he's throwing hard, fast punches, he's just hitting the air most of the time. Then all of a sudden he comes to the post conference with a damn sling on his arm, and then all of a sudden, a week later, he went swimming in some sea salt, and all of a sudden, why would you go swimming if you had a torn rotator cuff, right? You go in some sea salt water, and all of a sudden, because you can't say it was therapy, okay? Because you don't go to an ocean. A doctor don't recommend you to go to the ocean, okay? You go to like a little pool or something, and just start to. And that's as it's getting better. No, he goes and swims in some sea salt, and all of a sudden God healed him. And y'all choose to believe that story, that's on you. But at the end of the day, he wins more world titles than not just Floyd, but other people as well. So are you saying that he would beat Sugar Ray Leonard in the fight because he won more world titles? So if you want to go, what if he never fought Floyd, right? As I stated, everybody would be saying, or most people would be saying, he would have beat Floyd. But he fought Floyd and he lost. Now, the reality is, you can say he's made more accomplishments. That's a fact. That's in terms of winning weight classes. But overall accomplishments, what stands out to you? As far as winning titles, okay, yeah. And doesn't change the fact, that has nothing to do with the fact that when they fought, he lost. So how is he better than someone that he can't beat? That sounds completely stupid. It makes zero sense. Okay? I mean, back to my other point that I was making. You guys talk about all these accomplishments, but then you take a guy like Marvin Hagler, who only fought at 160 his whole pro career. He didn't go up and down in weight. Then you try to say he's better than people that has accomplished more than him. So how is it Pacquiao is better than Floyd because he won 8 world championships to Floyd's 5? What Marvin only won in one division. And all those guys, Leonard, Hearns, Duran, all of those guys came up from welterweight to fight him. Yet, you criticize other fighters, right? Oh, but he came up from lightweight, or he came up from this weight to that weight. So, okay, Durant came up from lightweight. Sugar Ray was a welterweight. Hearns as a pro was a welterweight. But they all came up while Marvin always was a middleweight. Nobody called him a weight bully. Nobody brought out the fact that, he fought guys, his best fights, his most prestigious fights was against guys that wasn't even real middleweights. Now, how many people do you hear say what I just said? And that's facts. None of those guys were middleweights. Okay. I'll always tell you, what you can say about one fighter, you can say about every other fighter in terms of, he didn't fight this guy. Question. Did Chris Algieri earn a shot because he beat Provodnikov against Manny Pacquiao? Pacquiao fought Joshua Clottey. Fight before that was Clottey and Zab Judah. So that would have been the fifth person that Floyd fought, that Pacquiao would have fought after Floyd, if he would have won that fight against Clottey, right? And what did Joshua Clottey do the whole night? His hands were stuck to the side of his fucking head. He forgot how to punch. He forgot how to do anything. He probably forgot that he could move his arms. He had his arms up, stuck to the neck, to the sides of his head all night. Okay? Jeff Horn. He fought Jeff Horn. Now, I don't knock Pacquiao as a fighter. I've said it several times. I feel like him and Floyd were the two best. But because I don't bow down and say what you guys want me to say, I will never do that. You just got to deal with that. Simple. If Floyd Mayweather would have fought Jeff Horn, you ought to complain. I got both of their records, all their fights. I'll probably post it up in the community section, or if I do another video. I will guarantee you, like Pacquiao's first 30 fights, you don't know none of those fucking guys he fought. I'm willing to bet you. I'm not talking about you going on Google or trying to go do some research. I'm talking offhand. I guarantee you don't know none of those guys. Go back and look in Floyd's career. Okay? When he was calling out Nassim Hamed, when he was calling out these other fighters that didn't want to fight him, but, he didn't fight Barrera, he didn't fight Morales. So you're going to name fighters that Pacquiao fought 2 and 4, 3 and 4 times and all that. Marquez. So if he never fought Marquez, y'all say Marquez name 2, right? But he fought Marquez. Beat him way easier than Pacquiao did. Way easier. But Marquez was too small. He was too small. Was y'all saying that before the fight? And it was the fans that voted Marquez be the opponent for Floyd. Remember the little poll they took? Everybody said Marquez, but all of a sudden, he wasn't too small before the fight. It's after the fight he was too small. Okay. The issue is not even with Pacquiao. It's you guys that make you talk, but you don't say nothing. You do all this talking about what if and does that mean this and this hypothetical, theoretical shit. Like, it's not necessary because we had fights and we had results. Example, y'all don't find this to be hypocritical? And it don't matter if it's Floyd or anybody. Okay? You say Floyd fought people either when he was too young or too old. And that's one of the most bullshit narratives. That is one of the most bullshit and hypocritical narratives, because let me explain something to you. Who gave Ricky Hatton his first loss? Floyd Mayweather. Was Hatton too old or too young for Floyd? Well, who fought Ricky Hatton after Floyd? Manny Pacquiao. And this was after y'all said, Hatton is overrated. He ain't shit. Then y'all want to say, but Pacquiao beat him worse than Floyd did. Okay. And? But what was the case? He was a bum. He 40 plus fights, no losses or whatever it was, but he was a bum. Or how, right? Whatever. Okay. Y'all said Floyd Mayweather waited for Shane Mosley to get old, which was bullshit. Because I remember when Floyd called out Shane Mosley, and Shane Mosley said, Floyd hasn't done nothing to get a shot with me. I mean, what has he done? But then all of a sudden, Vernon Forrest beat the shit out of Shane Mosley. Fought twice, lost both times, and then all of a sudden, then he lost to who? He lost to Miguel Cotto. It just spiraled downhill for him at that moment. He had to come back, fought people like Fernando Vargas, who was injured, not even in good shape, was fat, and I like Shane as a fighter. Let's just be real, okay? Floyd didn't call Shane out at that point. Now, because you need a big fight, what do? Yeah, you want to get on the money train as well. And you and Bernard Hopkins go and invade the ring while Floyd is in the ring talking, being interviewed by Max Kellerman after he beat Juan Manuel Marquez. Shane begged for that ass whooping. How many times I got to remind you guys of that? You got your shit all wrong. Okay? All you got to do is go pull up these fights. You'll see. Now, seeing how man can talk all the shit he won about how Floyd lucky he didn't fight. Yeah, I know. They all say that kind of shit, but every one of them lost. And when they lose, it's always, but he won't beat this guy. He beat him. But he won't beat that guy. He beat him. But he won't beat that guy. So the guy that beat 23 world champions didn't fight nobody. But the guy that he beat fought everybody. No. Let's get back to Shane Mosley. So Shane Mosley, Floyd waited till he got old. That's the lie that y'all tell. And all you got to do is go look at the end of the Marquez fight. Since Floyd and Marquez, since your memory is so faulty. But wait, so he waited for him to become 38. No, Shane asked for that, but here's the crazy part. Before that fight, who did Shane Mosley beat? Margarito. And everybody said, they was talking this, Shane is back, Shane ain't lost a step. Margarito, nobody want to fight him. Oh, he's the boogeyman, all this dumb shit, all this boogeyman bullshit. No footwork, sloppy footwork on top of that. Clumsy feet, trip over his own feet, off balance all the time. He was just a volume puncher that was well conditioned. To be honest with you, nothing special about him. That motherfucker would have had a hell of a time trying to even catch Floyd with a shot. And he wasn't a big puncher. Floyd would have picked that motherfucker apart. All this shit that y'all be trying to make up. Okay, Shane beat him. Knocked him out. Manuel Stewart co-signing everything I just said as well. Nothing special about no fucking Margarito. Why even bring him up, Margarito? The fucking cheat, right? We make fun of Pharmacy Miller, but you have a guy putting plaster in his fucking in his raps and all, but we bring him up like it was something special about him. Anyway, nobody was calling Shane Mosley old then. Shane Mosley has 2 good rounds against Floyd. Catch him twice. Bam, rocked him. Floyd held on. Oh, both times. Walked him down. Won the fight. Crowd was even yelling, whoop that trick. They wanted Floyd to knock him out. They started cheering, knock him out. Yeah, but Floyd punished him, boxed, made him look stupid. Just put a master class of boxing on. But Shane's old. Oh, he's old. Who fought Shane after Floyd? Manny Pacquiao. You know what y'all said? This just is a testament to Manny Pacquiao. He's a great fighter. Yep, he is a great fighter. But all of a sudden, Shane Mosley got young again. Even though it was after he fought Floyd. You didn't hear you guys saying he's old. That's why Shane beat him. That's why Pacquiao beat him, because he was old. Oh, the young Shane would have beat him. No, that's not what y'all said. Who fought him after Pacquiao? Canelo Alvarez. Did y'all say, oh, he beat him because he was old? If he was young, he would have beat Canelo. Did y'all say that? No. Y'all only say that dumb shit when it comes to Floyd. This is not even about defending Floyd. This is the logic, the reason. I'm telling you facts of what come out of y'all mouth. I know. Y'all put them in my comment section. So y'all say that shit. Then y'all said De La Hoya was old. What? That was Floyd's big money fight. That is what made Floyd the superstar that he become, that he is right now. And that's why he can go out and make way more money than these active fighters. These undisputed champions, he's making more money than. Doing exhibitions at 45 years old. And the hate continues. Okay, so hold up. He was old. Oscar gonna beat him. Oscar's too tall, too long, too rangy. He can box. Oh, Oscar don't duck nobody. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. Oscar's a hell of a fighter. Tip my hat to all of them. Everybody I just named. What happens though? Floyd outboxes him. He beats him. I don't know why Oscar stopped doing it. Yeah, because Floyd got him tired. Floyd was making him miss. Floyd was countering. Floyd won the fucking fight. And nobody said, yeah, but Floyd's a little guy that came all the way up to fight Oscar. Didn't bring that up. Size didn't mean nothing then, right? But you bring it up every time Pacquiao goes up and fights someone. Oh, wait. Who fought De La Hoya after Floyd? Pacquiao. But then all of a sudden, oh, Oscar's old. Oh, Oscar was old. But then Pacquiao fights him afterwards and beat him. Oh, he wasn't old now. He got young all of a sudden. Pacquiao's just a hell of a fighter. That motherfucker just found a way to beat everybody. He beat Oscar De La Hoya. So Oscar De La Hoya, Shane, all these guys is fine. They find magic and become young again. And it's always after Floyd fights someone, Pacquiao go fight that same person a fucking year later. But y'all don't call him old when Pacquiao win. Facts. Facts. Then you guys sit up here and say, oh, the reason that, Canelo lost to Floyd is because he was only 23 years old. You see how old Pepino Cuevas was when he won his fucking first world championship? 18. Wilfredo Benitez, 17. Floyd Mayweather, 21. Okay? Devin Haney, 20. David Benavidez, 20. Mike Tyson, 22? 21, 22, whatever. And y'all sitting up here making excuses for Canelo. He was only 23. Let me show you something. This is why I posted all this in the beginning. Everything that I posted before I started talking. When Sugar Ray Leonard fought Terry Norris, Sugar Ray Leonard was 34 years old. You know how old Terry Norris was? He was 23. He beat the shit out of Sugar Ray. And Sugar Ray was trying. He was fighting. Just couldn't do nothing with him. If Sugar Ray Leonard, if the fight would have went exactly the way it went, but let's say somewhere, even in the last round, Sugar Ray caught Norris, bam, knocked him out. All you would have heard, and I've said this a million times already, was how great Sugar Ray is. The old master comes back, knocks out this young, hungry fighter. You didn't hear nobody say, you wouldn't have heard nobody say, yeah, but Norris is only 23. He's only going to get better. He wasn't skilled enough. Oh, wait. And he only had 20-something fights at that point in his career. Now, he had a whole lot of amateur fights, but so what? Canelo had 42 pro fights. Okay? This motherfucker already had already over 40 fucking pro fights. I think Floyd had 44. He had 42 or something like that, right? It's all in the beginning, okay? It's all in the intro. Wait. So Norris only beat Sugar Ray. See, this is the thing. Understand. Sugar Ray was the golden boy before Oscar. He was the beloved, fighter in America. Okay? So wait. You mean to tell me Sugar Ray was old at 34? But Floyd wasn't at 36. That's what you're telling me? That he was 2 years older than Sugar Ray because he was about to turn 37 on top of that. You mean to tell me he was 36 years old, but he was young? Sugar Ray was 34, and he was old. We know everybody don't age the same way, lose their skills. No, we know, but no. So if I said to you, well, then that means if they would have fought and Floyd was 36 and he was 34, Floyd would beat the shot at Sugar Ray. But we can't, how we know that? Wait a minute. Do y'all think Terry is better than Mayweather? Because y'all put Terry down as well. Oh, man, but See, it's funny. When you want to fucking praise somebody, you'll build up the opponent. When you want to try to go against somebody, you'll try to shoot the opponent down. So at the end of the day, Sugar Ray Leonard himself, you ask Sugar Ray Several times. Thomas Hearns, all of them. You ask them about Floyd, and they'll tell you Floyd could have fought in any era and held his own. Floyd Mayweather is, you can't fight in one way. Floyd is a difficult puzzle to solve. Nobody's done it in 50 fights. Floyd, no, they'll give him his respect. Now, of course, they're going to say, if they would have fought, they're going to try to say that they would have won. Every fighter's going to do that, with the exception of Anthony Joshua. But at the end of the day, the whole point is, you're saying one guy was old, but he was 34. Floyd was 36, but y'all didn't say Floyd was old. No, y'all said Canelo was too young. As I've stated, nobody would have said Terry Norris was too young if Ray Leonard would have beat him. They would have just said how great Ray Leonard was. See, people like that get a pass. Why? Because they're the beloved ones. This is all factual. You can listen to your comments. Look at the ages. See, Canelo and Terry was the same age, but Floyd was older than Sugar Ray was. Shane was old when Floyd beat him, but Pacquiao fought him after Floyd. You don't hear, you guys are not calling Shane old. Then Canelo go fighting. Y'all don't call Shane old. Like I said, somehow he found the fountain of youth, but they just rise to another level of greatness. It doesn't matter. Mike Tyson has beaten people in a more astonishing fashion than Holyfield. So if they never would have fought, people would have said, man, Mike Tyson would have killed Holyfield. What happened when they fought? And then y'all came with that same lame bullshit excuse. Oh, man, he waited for Tyson to get old. No, Holyfield ain't wait for shit. Tyson ass went to jail. And he came out, and everybody saw Holyfield have fights where, especially against Bobby Ches, where he was trying to knock him out and couldn't knock him out. And everybody was, if he couldn't knock out Bobby Ches, what's he going to do with Tyson? In fact, Bobby Ches even said that. He couldn't knock me out. What's he going to do with Tyson? Right? What happened when they fought? And in the rematch, the same shit was happening. Tyson wanted out, so he bit the man's fucking ear. That's all. It wasn't no fucking all. Y'all try to even lie about headbutts. And I'm like, show me these headbutts. I'm not fucking blind. I'm watching. In fact, let me reiterate something I explained before. Mills Lane. Tyson's over there crying like a little bitch. Oh, he's headbutting me. Mills Lane point right in his face and said, bullshit. Tyson was the one initiating the headbutt. Holyfield, Bernard Hopkins, all these old school type fighters, they tuck their chin and they lean. Bam. So if you throw, you're not hitting them directly on the chin. It's catching them here. You understand? Simple. And I'm sitting there watching it, and it's like, show me the headbutts. They couldn't. Damn. Yeah, exactly. And there was only one in that whole fucking fight. What was the second fight? 3 or 4 rounds? Before Tyson decided, all right, man, I can't beat this motherfucker. Let me bite him. Let me do something stupid so I can get disqualified. And that's what he did. Oh, but he waited for Tyson to get old. How? He's 4 fucking years older than Tyson. When Tyson was locked up, this motherfucker was out here fighting giants. But he's 4 years older. Lennox Lewis waited for Tyson to get old. No, how? Why is everybody always waiting for your favorite fighters to get old? Oh, because he got his ass whooped. That's why. Okay. His age wouldn't have came up. And how you going to bring up his age when he's younger? Same shit y'all said about Floyd and Pacquiao. Floyd waited for Pacquiao to get old. He's 2 fucking years older than Pacquiao. No, they could have been got that fight. All this motherfucker had to do was take the damn, random urine testing. Simple. Nah, my religious beliefs. I don't believe in that. All this other dumb shit. Until he got knocked out and did that nosedive. All right? Because Marquez stretched him. Then what? Now he couldn't stop saying Floyd's name. Tell me I'm fucking lying. I don't know what the fuck y'all think. It's like y'all think y'all been watching boxing or some shit. Y'all act like y'all like 75 years old or something. Just all y'all do is sit and watch boxing. No, I remember this shit, motherfucker. I'm there watching the fucking fights. So you guys are talking off some fucking hatred type shit for Floyd. I don't have no hatred for none of these motherfuckers. I just don't have no filter and make up bullshit. So when you say, oh, but this guy he was only 23. Wait a minute. This motherfucker had 42 fucking pro fights. Terry Norris only had 20-something pro fights. And you telling me that he was inexperienced compared to Floyd. But y'all was saying Floyd gonna get knocked the fuck out. Why? He's too old. He don't have enough power to keep Canelo off of him. Canelo is so poised at 23, yo. He is so poised and relaxed. Yo, he got veteran experience right now. That's what Max Kellerman was fucking saying. That's what Jim Lampley was fucking saying. You stupid motherfuckers was repeating it. Floyd went in there and showed you, nah, y'all tripping. Y'all counting me out. Motherfucker, I'm nice. Watch me spank this motherfucker. And when I said, he gonna beat the brakes off this motherfucker. I liked Canelo as a fighter. I was telling people, there was Mexicans at my old job that didn't even know who the fuck Canelo was. Hey, Eddie, what you say? His name, Saul Canelo Alvarez. Okay. Thank you, man, for that. I go to check. I go to the Google, to the YouTube. I check. Yeah. And they go and check and, oh, the guy can fight. Yeah, good fighter. Yeah, good. Right. They didn't even know who the fuck he was. So you ain't talking to no fucking rookie. I don't know where y'all be coming up with these stupid narratives and these fucking false narratives. Your opinion on even saying, any of y'all, that you think Canelo fought tougher competition. Man, listen. He fought certain fucking people that Floyd didn't fight because they wasn't even in the same weight class at that fucking time. Y'all even think about that kind of shit? That's like motherfuckers saying, oh, well, you know, Shakur Stevenson didn't fight Gary Russell. Or he, you know, just naming fight. They're not in the same fucking weight class. But as he went up, then Pacquiao started coming up. And that's another thing. And again, the same way you saying Floyd didn't fight these guys, Pacquiao didn't fight Vernon Forrest. He didn't fight Winky Wright. All right? He didn't fight Amir Khan. He didn't fight Kell Brook. Are y'all saying, how come he didn't fight them? No. He fought fucking Marquez 4 fucking times. He fought Tim Bradley 3 fucking times. A total of 7 fights between 2 fucking fighters. Floyd fought Marquez. It's so funny because they fought 4 of the same fucking fighters and would have been 5 with Zab or whatever. Maybe it's somebody else that I don't even remember that both of them fought. But then he didn't fight nobody. He waited. How the fuck can somebody wait for a guy to get old and fight him, and then the motherfucker you claiming is superior fought him a year after? Does that make any sense to you? You have no argument. Y'all motherfuckers easy to beat because y'all just be talking out y'all ass. Y'all just be saying stupid shit. This is just some soft shit coming from you motherfuckers. And this generation of fighters. Y'all just soft as fuck. Here we have a motherfucker, an Errol Spence Jr., who I was pretty much, whoever he fight is like I'm rolling with Spence, right? I don't really know who the fuck the holdup is, but I'm hearing that even Jay Prince, I posted that in the community section, told Errol Spence, don't reply, don't respond to a contract or whatever from Terrence Crawford. I don't know if the shit is true or not, but that's some sucker shit. You can't even get these, and yet they all want to try to have a Floyd. They want to be Floyd Mayweather, but they ain't put the fucking work in. They ain't beat half the amount of world champions that he beat. Know why y'all make the age excuse up for fucking Canelo? Because Canelo is not, his name is not in that list of fighters as the youngest champion. That's why. If he won a champion at 17, 18, or whatever it was, y'all wouldn't be saying that shit. If he was 21 when he won, y'all wouldn't be saying any of that shit. And the fact that Floyd was a champion when nobody knew who the fuck Pacquiao was. See, that's an accolade Pacquiao don't have. So whatever accolades Pacquiao or Canelo or whoever your favorite fighters are don't have, then y'all try to dismiss that like it's not important. But y'all can't pull that shit with me. And this is not about, I don't praise people. I don't have no Mount Rushmore. I don't care about none of that. Y'all do. All I'm saying is listen to what y'all say and look at the facts. So all this, if this guy would have fought this guy, none of that means fucking nothing. We can't prove nothing. All you can do is speak your opinion. Okay? And out of all them fighters that I just named that Pacquiao never fought, y'all say Floyd didn't fight that guy. Neither did Pacquiao. So what's the point? There's fighters that Floyd fought that Pacquiao didn't fight. There's fighters that Pacquiao fought that Floyd didn't fight. But what y'all try to do is say, oh, Floyd didn't want to fight those guys because he was scared of them. Well, you can say the same thing for Pacquiao then. He didn't fight those guys because he was scared of them. Fucking bum-ass Ricardo Mayorga. Wow, cigarette smoking, no skill, just rushing, throwing wild shots, Kirk Franklin type shit. I said Kirk Franklin. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Annual fighter. James Kirkland. Yeah. Fucking Mayorga. Look at all the fighters that you can name that Pacquiao didn't fight either. And he was in the same weight class with them the same way. But he didn't fight them. But y'all don't bring that shit up. Y'all just try to name Floyd didn't fight. Okay. But out of all the people that he didn't fight, he still beat way more world champions than the rest of them, including Manny Pacquiao. So when you say that shit, what does it mean? What does it mean? He also don't have a loss on his record to fucking Jeff Horn. He also never fought Joshua fucking bum-ass Clottey. And this is the crazy part. Zab Judah lost his fucking heart after he lost to motherfucking Costa Zoo. But he continued to fight, right? Do y'all know that fight between Zab Judah and Floyd was like, I'm doing you a solid, help you get some money. Do y'all realize that? Oh man, he fought Zab Judah off of a loss. Yeah, stupid. He was helping Zab make some fucking money. But y'all don't know, but y'all be talking. And it's like, all right, you saying all this, he ain't fight this, that, whatever, but he beat more world champions than even Ray Robinson, Ali, and everybody included. Everybody. Facts. Look this shit up. But he ain't fight nobody. Oh, that's because he waited for everybody to get old, or they were either too young and he... So, here's the thing. So, in other words, somehow Floyd was able to just get his way and get fights and all that, even though we know he had to take a lot of bullshit up until the point he fought Oscar De La Hoya. And somehow Pacquiao, Keith Thurmans, all these other motherfuckers, they just couldn't do what Floyd could do. And if y'all even listen to how y'all sound and don't think, damn, I'm talking some bullshit, you guys just be saying some crazy shit. This guy waited for this guy to get old. This guy did this. You guys bring up Paul Williams. Paul Williams was another Margarito. They were very similar. No footwork, sloppy, just come in, throw a lot of punches. Y'all might be excited by all of that. He was well conditioned and all that. But at the same time, Paul Williams used to exhaust himself. He could outwork people. But when you got someone that can fight, defensively sound, everything, you look stupid missing shots. We saw that when he fought Sergio Martinez. When he got slumped. But y'all keep bringing that shit up. Now, Miguel Cotto flat out fought Sergio Martinez when he got older. When it wasn't even so much about him getting older. Sergio Martinez started getting recognition when he was already like mid-30s. That's what went wrong with him. So when he started to slip, it was like his reign wasn't that long. Well, how do I know that? Because Freddie Roach and Miguel Cotto admitted that shit. They said he hasn't looked good in his last 3 fights, so I think we got him right where we want him now. And Miguel Cotto said the same exact thing. So they admitted. I don't knock him for it. Fuck, he had a title. You wanted it, you went and got it. Simple. Now, I personally think if Sergio Martinez would have been in his prime, that he would have beat Miguel Cotto. But guess what? That's somebody that Floyd didn't fight. That's somebody that Pacquiao didn't fight. So were they both scared of him? This is what gets me how people was Mike Tyson scared of Riddick Bowe, or was Riddick Bowe scared of Mike Tyson? Why didn't Mike Tyson ever fight David Tua? I mean, I'm just saying, how come Morrison never fought Holyfield? How come Tyson never fought Morrison? How come Ray Mercer and Tyson never fought? Holyfield and Lewis fought him. Bowe didn't fight him. I mean, we could sit here and go through a list of fighters. That's why when y'all talk all this shit about back in the day, everybody fought everybody. No bullshit. Back in the day, fights were a lot easier to make. Okay, and we didn't have social media for everybody's trying to, talk about what's happening when they don't know what's happening. But at the end of the day, no, there was a whole lot of fights in every division that you go in. If you sat back and just went through all these names, you'll realize, damn, a lot of motherfuckers didn't fight. Somehow when it comes to Floyd, see, that's what success does to people. You want to see somebody lose so bad, it makes you feel good to trick yourself into thinking you know exactly what would have happened if this guy would have fought this guy. I remember when Andre Berto got beat by Floyd. I remember his dad and the trainer was sitting there, and the coach or whoever was sitting there talking. And the motherfucker sitting there saying, if Andre Berto had Marcos Maidana's energy, he'd beat Floyd. Of course. Easily. Well, if he had Marcos Maidana's energy, he'd be a different fucking person. Because he's never had Marcos Maidana's energy. And it's, you know you a bad motherfucker when your own father got to sit there and try to create a fucking superhero in his head. Try to recreate who the fuck you are. You said going into the fucking fight that your son was going to beat Floyd. Yeah, I guess Floyd is one of them guys as well. From the outside looking in, all you got to do is this and that for Floyd. Then you get there and the shit don't work. Now, if he had this person's tenacity, this person's energy, really? So where was all that before the fight happened? It's after you get that ass whooped. And now Andre Berto crying like a little bitch saying, Floyd, I don't trust him. He was always trying to play that little bro stuff. And Floyd, he thirsty. Like he's jealous of people. What was he jealous of you for? Jealous of what? What kills me is when people say another fighter is jealous of a fighter that he's accomplished way more than and beat that motherfucker. Jealous of what? No, Andre Berto retired and basically he's trying to find a way to stay relevant. He'll probably start a podcast or something soon because all he's doing is talking about Floyd now. Talk about how fucking you dropped Victor Ortiz, he dropped you, and then you fucking lost to the motherfucker. Talk about people that whooped your ass, right? Talk about other people. Talk about why you lost to those other fighters, which is another fighter that Floyd beat. Oh, but look at what he did to Ortiz. Oh, so Ortiz didn't bend his knees, take his fucking head and purposely bang fucking Floyd in his mouth, split his fucking lip, and then lie to everybody and say, oh, it was his momentum. Floyd pulled me and I went forward by mistake. Then years later said if I had it to do it all over again next time I'd have punched that motherfucker in his balls or something to that effect or whatever. Listen, I don't have to say Ali can beat Frazier because he beat Frazier. Frazier also beat Ali. Simple. I'm speaking facts. If I say he'll beat Tyson, which I think he would have, I don't know that. I'm just telling you what I think would have happened. Simple. There's no need to say who would have won who's better between Floyd and Pacquiao because they fought. And we know who won. In an easy fucking fight. And his own motherfucking trainer admitted the shit. Nah, Floyd definitely won the fight. There's no robbery there. He definitely won the fight. Simple. It pisses you guys off because the man is the most successful boxer of all time. People can talk. He's not the best. I don't care about all that. But at the same time, it's his success that bothers you guys. No matter what Floyd does or what he says, you guys keep bringing up old shit and talk about stupid shit like whatever happened to you. Yet y'all praise Conor McGregor for his big ass mouth, punching old men out because they don't like his nasty ass liquor. Y'all praise Mike Perry. Oh, you gotta love Mike Perry. Why? Beating up women, beating up men, old ass men. But that's just him being him. Y'all praise Tyson Fury for being the fucking lunatic that he is, the liar that he is, the fucking prankster, the big mouth that he is. But yet, y'all have this one thing against Floyd. Just like Pacquiao committed adultery and cheated on his wife. I don't hear y'all bringing that up. I don't hear y'all bringing that shit up. But because that was in the news as well. But when Floyd was accused of hitting his baby mother, I guess none of y'all ever been falsely accused of anything. Or maybe y'all been accused and y'all was guilty and y'all just didn't want to admit it because y'all know what y'all did was fucked up. You understand what I'm saying? Same way. He did time for that shit, whatever. Understand something. That has nothing to do with what happens in the ring. And y'all bring up shit to try to just belittle people. And it's like, damn, I say it again. Like 50 Cent started this shit saying Floyd can't read. And y'all start LOL, LOL. Oh, he's illiterate. He's illiterate. But your money can't compare to his. So if he's ignorant and illiterate and you're not, why the fuck you ain't making fucking $1 billion? Why you ain't make $1 billion? Why can't you go out and collect fucking $20 million for fighting a fucking exhibition? That's how smart you are? Y'all attack stupid shit. Y'all go through all this trying to dig up stuff just to try to prove a pointless point about nothing. When all it comes down to is we talking about skills in the ring. I don't care about this person accomplished this. He won that many titles and no. I'm focused on who won when they fought. And that's with every fucking fighter. I could sit here, somebody was saying Anthony Joshua is better than Usyk. And I'm saying how? I mean, I wanted Anthony Joshua to win. No matter who he fights, I'm going with AJ, right? Usyk just beat him twice. Now, if you're saying if Anthony Joshua fought the right way, yeah, I've said this before. I believe if he had confidence in himself, if he was the old AJ, maybe he does win. I believe he does a lot better. I believe the old AJ could beat Usyk. The reason people was trying to sleep on Usyk because on AJ back then, it was hating on him because it was Wilder and it was Fury. And this was all those motherfuckers that was jealous because he accomplished way more than them in a much shorter time. And basically, they didn't want to give him his just due. And that's the fucking vicious Anthony Joshua, which I did a video on not too long ago showing what he used to do. Then it's like some fighters, they're not appreciated until they're no longer around. And what does he have in common with Floyd? He was more successful than the rest of than these other fighters. And it's always that type of shit. It's a hatred on the person that's, but Canelo, he's a guy. Oh, people be hating on Canelo too. People hate on everybody, but everything is not hate. Some of us just tell the truth. And the truth and the politically correct thing to say, they don't mesh. And that's what that comes down to. So even when I say that's bullshit with Canelo talking all this, he don't fight Mexicans, then Benavidez said, oh, he just hating. He's hating because he won his fucking shot? Are you fucking stupid? Then Canelo comes out and says, he done nothing. He only fight the one world champion. What? And he's only 23 years old. Just like you was when you got your shot against Floyd. But yet, all of a sudden now, you don't want to fight Mexicans. That's hating on him? Because I think that's some punk shit. And I don't give a fuck where you from. That is some sucker shit. I don't care if we were blood brothers. You tell me some shit like that, that's some sucker shit. And you trying to avoid that smoke. Say it like it is. There's no way anybody's going to tell me somebody saying they don't want to fight somebody because they're the same nationality. That's acceptable. Oh, he at this point, he's earned the right to fight whoever he wants. No, that's the stupid excuses and narratives that you all come up with. That's bullshit. I will never give an active fighter, especially a champion, that type of accolade unless that motherfucker is doing exhibitions or he has no titles and he's just fighting to fight. He's the money man. He can go out and do other shit and make big money, but he's not holding the division up. Because if you was going to pick and choose and just hang around and you just, no, that's bullshit. I was sitting there listening to some of my old stuff. And I was sitting there just going back, just digressing on all these excuses that Wilder made when he lost that originated from his fanboy channels. How this man had no padding in his glove in the first fight, which only came up after the second fight. Then he had an egg weight in his glove. Then the man's water was poisoned. Then the man's costume was too heavy. And all of these people, oh, they were in the dressing room. How can they turn the camera off? You've never seen them turn the camera. I mean, it was so much. Yet JD's is in the room, right? And I started laughing like, yeah, no matter how hot a topic is through time, people forget that shit. They forget the details. Had this dude sit up and say that Mike that Deontay never said his outfit was too heavy. Remember the footage disappeared, that video, and then all of a sudden somebody brought it back, and Ari Smooth played it on his channel, and everybody was. He never said that. They misconstrued that. They never. And I'm like, nah. Where all y'all big mouths at now? He never said it, right? Then all of a sudden, now y'all clearly hear him say, "Well, I ain't no legs from the beginning before I even come out the dressing room, called, my outfit was too heavy, so I ain't had no legs, that the long ring walk and all, and I come out and so right from the beginning, I ain't had no legs, thing was wrong and stuff, and and excuse after excuse after excuse after excuse. Fury's going to jail. Fury can't go back to his own country. Blah 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 blah. Yet Fury's free. He's free. I thought that he was going to be up out of the sport because they had proof. Then Wilder admits they have no proof. Now, everything that came out of his mouth, y'all applauded, y'all supported him on that shit. I had people telling me, yo, man, you black, he black, you should be supporting him even if he is wrong or even if he is lying. I had people say that, and I'm like, nah, first off, you do what you do. You're not going to tell me what I'm going to do. All right? Plain and simple. Now, if you sensitive and you feel some kind of way because of what I say, it's probably best you just don't watch my channel because I say what the fuck I want to say, and ain't nobody going to do nothing about it. Simple. Point blank, period. All right? All of this. Blue Blood sat right there and said, we control the narrative. Not we tell the truth. Not we bring the facts. We control the narrative. Self-explanatory. What do I need to say about that? That came out of his mouth. I understood the agenda. And then all y'all said, Fury was trying to get out that third fight because he knows now that, they're going to have heat on the athletic commission. Who's going to have heat on them? Who? Who is they? Y'all make they sound like it's a group. Like that's the name of a company. They. Who are they? So now you're going to have to fight him fair. And he knows he can't beat him fair and square. Did Wilder or did he not just get knocked the fuck out by Mr. Pillowfist? See, and then y'all, I never said Fury was a one-punch knockout artist. No, he's not a knockout artist at all. I told you guys if he sits down on his punches, he can get you the fuck out of there because he's a heavy dude. He dropped Wilder in that last fight. Remember, the first knockdown when Wilder did a little loop move and shit, it was one punch. When he knocked him out, and, it was one punch. And it was what? The same punch Wilder knocked everybody out with, the fucking right hand. And what I tell you, he get his weight behind that shot, he turned into it right, boom. He dropped him and knocked him out with the same fucking punch both times. But y'all so busy trying to applaud, great fight, because y'all just don't want to admit, damn, Wilder just got knocked, forgot again. Oh, homie, you ain't been watching Wilder the way you think. You ain't been following. You right, I don't follow no fucking body. But I know what I see. You guys get impressed by bullshit because you can't fight your fucking selves. That's the fucking problem. Y'all call the motherfucker jumping up, hopping on his toes, punching some foam sticks. Y'all call that footwork. All that little loop shit he be doing and all that, and y'all think that like he got a fucking hula hoop on, and y'all think that that's footwork or that's impressive to y'all. I guess if he fucking jumped up in the air and fell down to a split or went and did a cartwheel, oh shit, he did a cartwheel. Yo, they ain't gonna be able to catch him with that. Yo, that cartwheel, y'all just some clowns. Y'all say shit and act like y'all dropping jewels on somebody. Like, bro, how the fuck you gonna tell me what I'm impressed with? If I'm training a fucking fighter and he doing some bullshit or he doing some unsafe shit, I'm not sitting, yeah, nice cartwheel. Now do a backflip. There you go. Now twerk. No, that's what y'all do. Applaud stupid shit. That shit didn't impress me. What the fuck give you the right to address somebody to try to tell somebody they're missing something? Like, man, I'm sitting here watching this shit. If I see a fight as being boring, can I fucking, you gonna tell me that the fight wasn't boring? Okay, if you don't find it boring, you didn't find it boring. I've seen fights that y'all are going crazy because both fighters are all bloody, swollen up, because neither one of them got no goddamn defense, can't box worth of shit. Just like when people said James Kirkland was going to do big things, I'm like, I don't see it. Yo, he could fight, man. James Kirkland is reckless. He's all power shot, no skill, no head movement. He take unnecessary punishment just to catch you with one good shot. And he does it. He's one-dimensional. He has no skill. And Wolf is not happy with his performance overall. That shit that he was doing worked with C-class fighters. He has beaten nobody. He's beaten nobody. When he fought Canelo that night, I remember Max Kellerman and we're in for a treat tonight. This is going to be a... No, it's not. No, it's not. He did exactly what I expected him to do. Try to run over there, try to put pressure on Canelo. Canelo was patient, poised, letting him throw all that bullshit. And I knew as soon as Canelo started piecing him up, he was going to be out. The fight was, 3 rounds or some shit? Okay. So now we trying to relive Hagler Hearns through other fighters. No, that was bullshit, bro. James Kirkland, basically, as a fighter that can't absorb information, he frustrated Ann Wolf. She expressed that frustration. He doesn't listen. She tried to teach him and tell him, and he, went and changed trainers, got beat, came right back to Ann Wolf, and his career went nowhere. Plain and simple. Now, you can sit up there, he was a great fighter. If that's how you see him, that's how you see him. I don't know what's so great about knocking out nobodies and then getting knocked out when you start stepping up in competition. All of a sudden, you realize you can't hang with them guys. Overall, I like the fact that guys like Keyshawn Davis and Jerron Boots Ennis is trying to highlight the big fish. Not doing the Shelly Finkel thing. Oh, Deontay Wilder's a baby. We're not going to put him in there with the likes of a Klitschko. But Anthony Joshua got in there with that motherfucker. Anthony Joshua only lost to top-level opposition. He don't have tune-up fights. He don't have easy fights. You understand what I'm saying? If he do it now, I think he needs to, because he needs to refine. He needs to get that confidence back. Whatever. Anthony Joshua wasn't fighting dudes ranked 300. Y'all realize, and I can pull it up again, you can do it yourselves. See, but the truth hurts. Y'all realize that when Deontay Wilder was world champ, this dude was fighting guys ranked 100, 200, 300, 400 while he was the champ. You know what y'all excuse is? Yeah, but you gotta understand, Aries, he didn't have a long professional amateur back, but so fucking what? Just like y'all said for AJ, right? Ain't no turning back now. You beat Klitschko, you beat Martin, you got them belts, you gotta keep going forward. That's what he did. Deontay didn't do that shit ever. His first step-up fight, this motherfucker was 33, 34? Or whatever it was, fighting against Luis Ortiz or whatever it was. Huh? He got the belt from Stavern. Stavern wasn't shit anyway. Let's say it like it is. Let's say it like it is. Who the fuck was Stavern? If y'all talk about Stavern, y'all talk about the way Wilder destroyed him. But y'all don't talk about the fact that he's the first one to take him 12 rounds. Stavern. But that's because shut the fuck up. Because at that point, y'all was saying that he would beat Fury and he would beat AJ as well. So stop with that bullshit. It's not like y'all was saying, AJ might beat him, Fury might beat him because he's still green. Nope, y'all saying he was better than AJ and Fury at that. Remember, y'all was saying Fury was the number 2 heavyweight. Y'all put Wilder at number 1. I haven't been watching him. No, I don't follow anybody. But I haven't been watching him. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. 3 fights ago, he was gifted a draw. Then he got stopped. Then he got straight knocked the fuck out. And he has fought no one since then. And he's about to fight Helenius. So what did you see that I didn't see? It's like, where was this improvement in skill? Tell me, because I love to know what you saw that I just failed to see in this guy. And it has nothing to do with like or dislike. It's just the reality. You impressed by that bozo shit. I'm not. And should he beat Helenius? Y'all want to try to make this like it's the fucking Super Bowl. Nobody care about this fucking fight. It's what happens after this. And this is a fight. Let me tell you something, man. Helenius has done nothing to be a number 1 contender. He has done nothing to be in a title eliminator. Nothing. He was picked for a reason. Believe that. He was picked for a reason. And if this turns out to be a cherry pick going wrong, it's going to be some embarrassment. And you know what y'all going to say? Oh, well, so AJ got 3 losses. What that got to do with AJ? We talking about Deontay. Vice versa, right? It's so basically, as long as he had the same amount of losses as AJ, they make y'all feel good to be able to say they both got 3 losses. Man, listen, y'all crazy for that, man. Anthony Joshua has 3 losses. You know, Deontay Wilder, him losing to Tyson Fury 2 times, they both lost to the same guy more than once. Okay? Like he lost to Fury, twice. AJ lost to Usyk twice. Y'all make it sound like Anthony Joshua went in there and got destroyed, and like Deontay went in there and won the fucking fight. Oh, well, Fury cheated. Oh, right. But this is the guy y'all say got pillows for fists, and basically that AJ that he had to fight fair the last fight. So did he cheat in the last fight? What happened? Did the athletic commission miss something? Did he have something in his gloves? See, this is the type of stuff I'm saying. You guys can't get past bullshit, and y'all got favoritism. I don't. I just speak the truth. I'll say it again. Fuck Anthony Joshua. Fuck Floyd Mayweather. I do not know these people. It's nothing personal. I speak on what I see and what I hear and what's going on in front of me. I'm not manufactured in the mind of nowhere. You can't tell me. You can't pimp me and tell me what to think or tell me, Aries, it's not that. You seeing it wrong. No, I'm not seeing shit wrong. I see what I see. You impressed by somebody punching some foam sticks? Well, you do you. Do you, Playboy? If you, first off, you guys wouldn't be trainers because you can't fucking fight. Just like some bozo, I put a photo up in the community section of Rolly Romero's trainer. And I've seen him fight. In fact, he has a little back and forth beef with another content creator, right? And the content creators tell him, I'll fuck you up. They going back and forth. He's on his birthday celebrating by himself, right? And the content creator is clowning him. He's telling him, oh, I'm going to slap him when I see him, or I'm going to fuck him up. So he responds to that. Nothing happened, right? He was a horrible fighter. But Rolando Romero fights similar, very similar to him. He's a little more polished than look, y'all don't remember Derevianchenko fucked him up? Y'all don't remember that? Yo, that dude can't fight for shit, man. He's trash. And his record is like 4 wins, 9 losses, some shit like that. So I just posted a photo up. And yeah, put the throw up emoji like, damn, that's a terrible record. One of the family responded and said, like, I definitely wouldn't want him training me. So some old crackhead jumps on the fucking, got to put his little 2 cents in. Talking about, well, Freddie Roach wasn't a great trainer. What the fuck does it got to do with Freddie Roach? Who's talking about Freddie Roach? Or any other trainer? We talking about one person. What the fuck you bringing up Freddie Roach for? No, because you talking about trainers like the... First of all, fuck you. I say what I cursed his ass out, basically. Basically cursed his ass out. You going to come on my channel and tell me what I can and can't say? You smoking something potent or sticking needles in your arm. I say what I want to say. Y'all can't even stick to a topic. Nobody's talking about no other trainer. Manuel Stewart wasn't no great fighter. Teddy Atlas wasn't a great fighter. And they were excellent trainers. Angelo Dundee. I mean, we can go down the line. There's several people that wasn't good. They were decent. They weren't even good fighters. Trying to be pretty good trainers. Duh. And I bet you none of them motherfuckers is 4 wins and 9 losses. Nobody's talking about no other trainer. We're talking about this particular guy. And I see a lot of him in Rolly Romero's style. And all his fighters suck, let's be real. And Rolly hasn't accomplished shit yet. If he's going to, he ain't accomplished nothing. The best thing he did was got a fight with Tank. And then got knocked the fuck out in that same fight. Who is he beating? He has no wins over no elite fighter, but he's always putting himself in the same category with Ryan, with Teofimo, with Tank, with Devin, with Shakur Stevenson, and he's done nothing. Y'all credit dudes for losing. This is a guy who trolls just like Ryan does. Always on fucking Instagram or Facebook talking shit. Simple. What has he done? So that's hate. Because I can look at his resume and you don't know none of these fucking fighters, no quality opponents. He's beaten no one. He's done nothing significant. Simple. Simple. And that's hate for telling the truth? We'll call it hate then. Care what you call it. It's reality. And you can sit here and say Floyd ain't fought nobody, but then you tip your hat to fucking Rolly Romero? Really? Come on, man. You know. Like I said, man, y'all motherfuckers easy to beat, man. Because y'all don't make no sense when y'all talk. Oh, man, you usually fair, except when it comes to Floyd. What, because I'm telling the truth? I'm lying when I say he's 50-0? I'm lying when I say y'all called Shane Mosley old only after Floyd beat him, but then y'all didn't call him old when Pacquiao beat him and when Canelo beat him. I'm lying when I say y'all didn't think that Floyd was going to beat De La Hoya. De La Hoya was talking all this shit, and I know. And then after Floyd beat him, oh, he was old. Then Pacquiao fought him after Floyd fought him, but he wasn't old all of a sudden. Y'all, I'm lying. Then Canelo fought, Shane, and after Floyd and all that, after Pacquiao. So I'm lying when I say that shit. I'm lying when I say there's been people younger than fucking Canelo that's become world champion. When they won, they got praise, and nobody said, oh, he lost the title only because he was 17 or because no, motherfucker. No, they were fighters. They were men before their fucking time. Y'all with all this soft shit talking about, oh, but he's just a baby. Oh, by the time he's what? By the time he's 28? Motherfucker, by the time a fight is 31, 32, they starting to call the motherfucker old already. So if you start peaking in your mid-20s, late 20s, and at 23 you a baby, well, how the fuck long is your title reign going to be? But then y'all don't want to credit a guy like Bernard Hopkins or George Foreman. Oh, man, Foreman he wasn't fighting nobody. Oh, Hopkins was fighting. I'm like, okay, I see. But yet we praise Archie more. We praise Archie more. This is what I'm saying. Oh, Ray Robinson, he only lost when he got old. And hey, look. Stop with all this ass kissing and understand something, man. You chose to be a fighter. It's your job. It's what you do. I don't care who you like personally, who you don't like. But when facts cut deep and you start making all these fucking theories up and these stupid ass worthless analogies, I don't know what point you're trying to prove, but you don't make a point at all. So basically the result is Floyd Mayweather defeats Manny Pacquiao in a unanimous decision. Yeah, but all right, say if Ray Leonard would have fought, man, stop. I don't want to hear about no what if Ray Leonard would have fought, what if this person, like I said, and I'm going to close this video, like I fucking said, Sugar Ray Leonard, who I went with no matter who he fought, when he fought Terry, I was kind of on the fence, like, damn, because I like both of them as fighters, but at the end of the day, if Sugar Ray Leonard would have beat Terry Norris, the fight could have went exactly like it did, the 2 knockdowns and everything. But if he would have knocked out Terry Norris, all you would have heard was praise, 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 praise. It's another accomplishment. And hey, that's what makes a great fight. Okay? But he lost, and all of a sudden, he's old. No, he wasn't slow. He just wasn't as fast as fucking Terry. But yeah, he was old. He was old. Yet, a man that's 2 fucking years actually about to turn 37. You 34. Floyd's about to turn 37. He fights Canelo, who was 23, just like motherfucking Terry Norris was. But nobody made excuses for Terry's age. Nobody wouldn't have said he was only 23 if he'd have lost. They'd have just talked about the experience, the resilience of Sugar Ray Leonard. Let's just be honest. Okay? But yeah, when it comes to Canelo, he's one of those, oh, we can't say things about Canelo. If it's true, we can't say it. If it makes him look bad, I say what I want. I speak the truth. And y'all know damn well, if the fight could have went the same way between Floyd and Canelo. If Canelo would have knocked Floyd out, this is what we're talking about. The patience, the poise. This kid has the it factor. He has the skill, the experience. He has veteran-like instincts. That's what you would have been hearing. He beat the pound for pound best fighter. Nobody would have said he beat Floyd because Floyd was old. And y'all know that that's the fucking truth. That's a fucking fact. None of you that's sitting here talking against Floyd, especially, wouldn't have said that shit. He beat the pound for pound. Oh, the most y'all that says, oh yeah, Floyd think he all that. That's why Canelo beat him. But other than that, no. Y'all would have tried to harp off of he beat the pound for pound. That makes him pound for pound. Y'all would have not said at 36 he was old, but y'all said that motherfucker Ray Leonard was fucking old at 34. Okay. Okay. Simple. Anyway, never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.